Hello everybody, Alex here from Snake on Exotics, and today we've got the lovely Laura in helping us. She's doing the spiders and the mantises at the moment, going through doing the spraying and feeding. What we're going to be doing today, we're doing a little bit of heat protection, and we're going to make sure some of the animals have got water feeding and stuff because of how hot it is. I do have some other stuff as well planned, so please let's go, come share everything about for me, and we shall crack on with the day. We're also going to be splitting these Oscars off today. I'm not happy with how these two are behaving. They're bullying them too much, as you can see as we speak. They're forcing them into this little corner and being a big bully. So I was thinking about doing a divide, but all that does is gives us 2 3-foot tanks, which is what we've got below. So I may as well move some fish around and just put them in a 3-foot tank and let these ones have the 6-foot. So that is the plan, as well as doing heat protection today. So first things first, we're making sure that all the heat probes are in the right spot, so we've got no tanks that are overheating. Everybody's just right. A lot of them now, they're barely even on. Some of them are just glowing, but that's about it because we're keeping it quite cool in the shop today. I'm keeping all the doors shut. I've got the apart from the back door, because the back door is, what's the opposite to south facing? North facing. So it's the opposite to where the sun comes from. So the sun hits this side of the shop. That means this side of the shop is in shadow from the sun. So it keeps it a lot cooler. So we've got a little patch of cool air that lives at the back of there. So we keep that back door open sometimes, and it lets the breeze come through. We've got the cameras and that, so we keep an eye on everything. And that back garden's always locked. One thing we are going to do today, because this is one of the hottest days we've ever had, well, it's going to be anyway. We're going to go around every single water bowl. It's going to get its own ice cube, just to cool it all down, make sure that it keeps a cool temperature. When they come there, they can get a nice cool drink of water, which, I mean, we all know what it's like when you drink a warm drink in this sort of weather. It doesn't quench your thirst at all. So I've got a big bag of ice. Bag of ice. Biggest baggers of ice. Yes, and I've just dropped some on the floor, but we'll ignore that. I'll pick it up in a sec. So we've got a big bag of ice. So we go through. Ha 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 ha. That's nice. Sorry. So yeah, we're gonna put an ice cube in everyone's water bowl. Make sure that they got a nice cool drink, and then eventually, once if there's any else thing I can think of, we will then do the Oscars. What Laura's doing today. She's watering the mantises, and if we have a look here, he's drinking the droplets. Drinking the droplets off the plastic. They don't really drink from bowls, they drink these little droplets. That's what they do. So he has shed, because we've got a lovely little shed down there. There we go. Little mantis shed. Fantastic. So he's a little bit bigger than he was before. And now we're feeding them on fruit flies today. So we need watering can, a bucket for putting dirty water in, because we're doing all fresh water bowls, and we're going to put a nice cube in each one. Cube? You know what I mean. So we go around, we do that. It's hot, you've got to give me a break. So we're going to go around and do that now. Mist everybody, give everybody extra mists, make sure everyone's nice and humid. Just do what we can to make everyone as cool and as happy as we can today. So if you've got a fan, have the fan blowing around towards the tank, getting cool fresh air around, because it can get very stagnant air around the tanks on these hot days. So if you can just get a fan blowing away any extra heat, and it allows fresh air to go through the vents and stuff. You have to remember, you can't just whack an ice cube in a fish tank. Completely different way of doing it, because the fish are essentially completely at that temperature, because a lot of the times their temperature is completely controlled by the temperature of the water. Some of them do hold a little bit of heat and stuff, but a lot of it, if the tank's 26, the fish's internal temperature is 26. So if you end up putting an ice cube in there, so you just drop an ice cube in, what happens around that ice cube, you get a section of really, really cold water. The rest of the tank is going to be at the same temperature. So you can have, so over here, normal fish tank temperature, 26 to 28. Around that ice cube, you could have 10 degrees Celsius around that ice cube while it's defrosting. And then you have a fish who's in the 26 degree water, swims in to the 10 degree water. That's 16 degree difference. So you know if you jump into a cold like pond or lake, or you jump into a cold bath, you get a shock. That's what the fish will get, and they can't deal with shock as much as us because we're a lot bigger animal. We can deal with shock, and sometimes it can still make us cramp up and struggle and drown and stuff from just the shock and taking your breath away in the water. So it's very important you don't just drop an ice cube in. What I've found is the best thing to do is to get a tip-top lollipop like this. Lovely. Ha ha ha. So tip-top lollipop, perfect thing because it's a larger surface area. It's not just a little cube. So if we drop this in like so, you've got a lot larger surface area. So you haven't just got that little square of water, you've got a big area, so it spreads a lot more and you get more and even cool on your fish tank. Best option. And then you put it back in the freezer and you've got a lollipop. Win, win, win. What? Can't go wrong. We have our tub of ice. Ready to go. Let's do some water bowls and make everybody nice and happy. Laura's already beat me to it on some of the things. She's already gone around and done the spraying. Because I've been serving the customers, so she's done a lot of the spraying for me. But what we're going to do, I'm going to show you a couple of the water bowls. Because basically, we are putting fresh water in and sprucing them all up. So we've got the blue tongue skink. Here he is. So we're going to give his water, get all his dirty water bowl out. Normally we would give him a proper fresh water bowl, but we're just changing the water. We're not doing a water bowl clean at the moment. So if I get this bit of tissue, dry it all off, give it a nice clean, then we can add some fresh water to it and put some ice cubes in. There you go, buddy. Nice and clean. And do a bit of water. And then we get yourself a lovely ice cube. You can have this bad boy right here. Oh, lovely. So you've got a lovely ice cube now, my friend. I'll keep you nice and cool. So if you want a little drink, you can have a little drink now. You can have a little drink. No, tomorrow's feeding day. Tomorrow's feeding day. No, bites. No. Stop being naughty. Stop being naughty. Go back in. Good boy. Go on, off you go. Off you go. Look, you finished shedding. You got not a bit on him. He's like, oh, that's nice and cool on my belly. Oh, you got cold tootsies. Again, fresh water done. Add an ice cube. Lovely. Alfin now. I've already put some fresh water in. So she's got a bigger bowl, so she's getting 3 ice cubes. Right at the top. Up. No feeding, that's tomorrow. Tomorrow feeding day. I am leaving everything off today. UV lights, everything, 'cause it's uncontrolled heat. I know it's only a tiny amount of heat extra, but when it's 35 in the shop, any extra heat is a no-no. One day ain't gonna make no difference. It is. Hey, do you want some ice cubes? You got a big water bowl. Ba-dunk. Put 5 smally ones. Yeah. Chameleon drippers are having ice today. Take the edge off. That's all our waters. Everyone's happy. Everyone's cooled down. So I'm really, really happy about that. What we're going to do now, though, we're going to have to start moving these fish because they're carrying on. They come out now because they know it's safe because I'm here. Yes. So it's got little marks. So I don't want them getting damaged and stuff. It's not fair on them to be living scared all the time. Because of you big bully. Yes, you heard. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah, you big bully. So we're going to have to sort something out and put them in a different tank. Okay, so we've decided these fishes are going to go in the pond because they're getting a good size now. So I'll be able to stretch out and grow a bit more in the pond. Then, so what we're doing, I've put water out of here in this bag. So then we can put those fish in this bag and then acclimate them in the bag because it's awkward doing it any other way. If I put them in a bag in there, they'd never get out of the hole. So I have to do the bag first, fill it with water from the tank, and then put the fish in. Then we can catch these bad boys and put them in here on their own, and they won't get bullied by the big ones. And then maybe when they're the same size as the big ones, they can go back in, or we may try it another time and see how we get on. Well, let's crack on. Sweet, so I've got all them in there now. We'll let them acclimate. Now we've got to catch these ones. It might be a little bit awkward. So I'm going to set a bag up in here with some of their water. And we'll do the same thing, then we can release them all and we'll be finished for the day. So we've got to be clever now. These two are going to try and hide underneath the wood as soon as they see this net. Best case scenario would be to just grab them both quickly, because the other one's going to get scared as soon as I do this. So I might wait for the right position and see if I can net them both. They've realised, got one. Oh, he's a big boy. I got him, I got him. He can go straight in this bag. He's a good sized fish. He is a good sized fish. There he goes. It won't be in there for long because all the tanks are the same temperature. We're just acclimating for water quality. He's clever, he's clever. See him? No? Yeah. He knows if he goes flat on the bottom, I can't get him. Okay, I got you, I got you. Oh, he stabbed me. Ow. He stabbed me. Come on down, come on down, come on down. There we go. Both of them in the bag, chilling. Give them a dip in the water. So there we go. We'll let them calm down. I'll turn the lights off and then we can release them. These ones are ready now. Oh. So you slowly release them. There's one, look at that. Lovely goldfish. Another one. Woo. We've sold quite a lot of the goldfish out of here now, so it's nice to put some more goldfish in. Some nice good sized ones. Lovely job, that's all of them. Now we wait 15 minutes and we can do the Oscar. Releasing time, it's been 15 minutes, they've had 3 dunks, so I'm happy. We turn the lighters back on us. Oh, they've all been sick. They've been sick of all the food they've been eating. Come on, out you go. It's quite common for fish to be sick in the bags. Because we fed them yesterday, I didn't think at the time. But yeah, that's all undigested food that they've regurgitated because of the stress. Poor things. But they've got less stress now, they've got their own tanks to bob around in. We'll put some branches and logs and stuff in there so they don't feel so exposed. But yeah, they'll feel a lot better in here because they haven't got the big ones to fight with. Well, there you go everybody. I completely forgot to say goodbye in the shop, so we're saying goodbye here. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, ring the bell for me. I hope you've enjoyed the video today. If you want to watch another one, there should be one there. If you want to subscribe to the channel, it's up there. And if you want us to watch a playlist, this is up there. So, I'll see you in the future. Bye.